And yo, right when we got it popping, yo, Ro, where you at, Ro? We got damn, we started getting popping out here. Nah, too much, too much, too much. I know it's no. Is it sound or not? Tell me, ass, because I figured out the way to get the sound. You just got to go to somebody real quick. Yeah, you got sound. You hear it? Yo, hey, yo, Ro, hit me back, Ro, hit me back.
What
What's
up?
up, my
What up,
brother?
Fat Joe? How are you doing, my brother?
How you doing? You quarantined? You staying
I'm
safe?
I'm good. I am, my man. I'm in London, man. How you doing? I'm Puerto Rican too, like you, man. I grew up
In
with your
London?
music. Yeah,
I love London, man. How you doing? Everything good?
it's all good, man. You know how it is. Everybody's just, sad to be home, but that's what we got to do. There's no other things you can do. Everyone's just home and just chilling. Like, if we getting bored, but the only time I will leave home, like you heard a lot of people talk about it, is only to go to the grocery store to buy some food. I talk to a lot of my family in Puerto Rico, my family from Isla Verde. So,
Oh, that's right. That's right.
yeah, yeah,
My
yeah.
brother,
So,
you stay safe, man. You stay
th-
safe.
thank you, man. I just want to say to you, I know you have a lot of stuff to do. I want to say to you, I respect you so much. You cannot imagine, man. You don't understand. I listened to you when you was in the Youngsters video. Like, I'm talking about 1991, 92. Man, I have a lot of respect for you, man. That's all I want to tell you. You make me proud
My
as a
brother,
Puerto
thank you
Rican.
so much, man. I love
Love
you.
you,
Thank
man.
you so much. Be
God
safe,
bless you.
man. Stay
Thank
up.
you. Thank you. Peace. Take
Man,
care.
that's the
Peace.
people right there. That's the people. Where's y'all rule at, man? Because we was talking about that favela shit. Yo, Ro, where you at, Ro? Yo, Ja, where you at? So let me explain something to you. We went and we did the favela, meaning the city of God. First of all, they paid us a bunch of money and they said go to Brazil. I thought it was gonna be like some sexy Rio Beach shit that you see in spring break or something. But it was in the favelas. The favelas is the biggest projects hoods in the world. Like if you ever seen City of God, um, that's where it's at. And so when we walked in there, the security, yo, Ja, let me explain this to them because they're not understanding what we talk about, Ja. Yo, Ja, we walk in, it's the movie, y'all gotta go see this movie called City of Gods. And so the favela, when I got there, they thought, I'm gonna tell them the whole story. You just stop me
Yeah,
if I say
you
anything
tell them
wrong.
the story. I'm gonna light this up right here.
Hey,
You
yo,
tell them the
light
story.
it up, yo, Rule. So we get to Brazil, and I thinking we're gonna be doing like spring break, the beach party, Rio de Janeiro, or something. They said, yo, look, y'all got hired by the three biggest bosses in the favelas. Favelas
Word.
is favelas is you check in and don't check out. Like if you're not welcome there, you're gone. And they explained to us, I don't know if you remember, they explained to us that they had killed like 60 cops that week in the
Yeah,
favelas.
yo, let me tell you. My police niggas that I had with me, they wouldn't go up there, crack. When we
Mine
got to the
wouldn't go
bottom of the
either.
shit, they're like, we don't go up there. We
Yo, we had
just
security for no reason, so they made us walk up. And then when you walk up, there's like a checkpoint. And at the checkpoint, the guy doing the security was a little kid, no older than 13, 14. He had a blunt in his hand, and he was telling me, "Fat, like for me to light his blunt." And he had a rocket launcher, shit that could
word the
blow up a
mother.
plane that
Word
was
up.
heavier than him in his fucking hand, bro.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, all the people watching crack ain't like that shit, yo.
Yo,
Crack
my
ain't like that
asshole
shit.
was this tight.
Crack ain't like that
My
shit.
asshole was this tight. Yo, let me
I
tell
was
you
like,
something. When I
crack, we
walked,
good. They love us here. Crack, we good.
yo, Rule, when I walked away from that guy, my head was like, yo, all money ain't good money, my nigga. I was just
Yeah.
walking away like, yo, this is crazy, man. Like, I never seen a grenade launcher in my life
Well,
other than
yo,
a
crack, let me tell
movie.
you some shit. The first time I went there, right? Because that was the second time I had went. The
Oh, no,
first
they
time I
love
went,
you there, Rule.
oh, they love me there. The first time I went, crack, we had to get out the bus and walk up to the favelas. So niggas was out with guns anywhere. Niggas was out in the shit. So the nigga that was walking me up, he had the 9 on him. And he just like, back up, back up. He telling niggas to back up in the windows in the back. Yo, nigga, favelas is a different place, nigga. But I love the favelas. I love Brazil. Brazil, we love y'all.
We love you, Brazil. Mucho
Yeah.
bem. Naldo Benny, let me tell you something. My man, when I tell you, me and you performed, right? And it was the most beautiful. It was like the sun was coming up because it was late. They made us perform like maybe 4 or 5 in the morning. But
we was in Mangueira. We was in Mangueira. We went to both. We went to Mangueira and we went to damn, what was the other favela? It was Mangueira and
we went to 3 of them.
Yeah.
Hey yo, but let me tell you something. They said like this. They told me, they gave me like a manual. They said, if a guy talks to any man's wife, he has the right to shoot him and not argue with him. He won't even argue with you. If he shoots you, you know, you got to handle that because you talk to the married man's wife. You know what I'm saying? So I'm over here telling, and the women in Brazil, I got my wife and my daughter right there. They are beautiful. So I'm telling
the wife
my
and daughter, I said, what's up, Crack?
Oh, they love you, Jaro. But listen,
sure, man.
I'm telling every knucklehead in my crew, like, bro, they're going to shoot you in your face. You talk to these girls in here. I'm letting you know now. Don't talk to them.
We've been through it, nigga. Brazil was ill. Africa was crazy. Let me tell y'all, my nigga Crack didn't fly before we went to Africa. He didn't get on planes. He only did buses. So I said, Crack, you got this big-ass record, What's Love? This shit is taking over the world, my nigga. And you missing all this money overseas. Crack said, what kind of money?
Yo, Rule, I remember I was so happy when I went to Africa with you for the first time. And I was asking you on the flight, yo, is elephants and giraffes gonna looking through the window and shit like that? You're like, man, fuck no. They got Moet, they got weed, they got everything over there. And
yes, sir.
I fell in love with Africa.
Yo, you know where I gotta bring you next, Crack? Yo, you been to the Saudis? You been to Saudi Arabia?
Not yet. That's where I gotta go.
Yo, you gotta come to Saudi with me. Me and my Saudi dudes. I did some shows over there.
I know they crazy, but yo, Rule, I need that bag though.
They got the super bag. Crack.
Yeah, I've been turning down the bags, Rule.
Crack,
no. Get me the bag. I give you 10%. I need the
Crack,
bag.
I don't need it. I don't need 10%. You know you my brother. I love you. You know what I'm saying? I take 5. I'll do 5.
Hey yo, let me tell you something. I'll tell you something on here. This shit kind of crazy though, but no, I can't tell you that right there. I can't tell you that right there.
Tell me, come on.
Nah, not that one. Not that one.
You gotta tell.
Your man texted me the other day. Let's just say incarcerated Caucasian texted me on my phone the other day.
Get out of here.
I swear to God, I was like, oh, this is a different number. Like, what?
Yo,
I swear to God.
Let me tell you. So he hit Young MA manager too about some shit. Sad.
That nigga hit me up like, yo, Joe, I'm doing this and that. I was like, emphatically non-cipher, God. Like, I don't know.
That nigga crazy.
Nah, they
crazy, Crack.
Some niggas is crazy, right?
Very much so. Very much so. But, you know, I'm a believer. Let me tell you, Crack, I'm a believer in second chances, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I've been through a lot, man. So, you know, I'm a believer in second chances. And, yo, if a nigga come home, make good on what he did, and you know, everybody's entitled to make a mistake, go through their fucking punishment process, and come on back. You know what I'm saying? So
I believe that, but America really doesn't believe that. It says that this country of forgiveness. It says that redemption and you give back. And I don't think they ever. I think once they think we bad people, they think we bad people. I don't think they never say this guy changed. No matter what the fuck we do. You went today with some masks to the police for free to give them some masks to protect them, and they was like, nah, we good.
Nigga, yo, you know Antonio Brown offered to give the police a bunch of masks, and they said nah. They turned his shit down. He was donating them.
Yeah, but that tells me that there's no such thing as we believe you change or second chances or redemption. I think that says a lot about uh that they don't really trust us. They think we bad niggas. We grew up in the hood. We was doing bad shit.
Real talk.
And now we're grown men. We're businessmen. We're family men. We take care of our bills. We take care of our employees. We give back to society, and they still think we pieces of shits.
Listen, Crack, the nigga Jay-Z is a goddamn billionaire and turned his life around in a million ways. You know what I'm saying? Does so much for our community, black communities, and just all communities, you know what I'm saying? And this broad Tommy Lawrence still be dragging him, talking about the ex-drug dealer this, the ex-drug dealer that. We never get the past, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter what we do with society and how far we've come and how many changes we've made as men in this society. And you know, you gotta understand something. We young black men. We have come into an enormous amounts of money at young ages. You know what I'm saying? Like, how old was you when you first made your $1 million? First $1 million, right?
I was very, very young, John.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, I was a kid, nigga. Yeah. So I don't know what to do. I was
listen, it don't matter anyway. The fact is that even before that, it never was an even playing field. So
it's never gonna be either.
You know, it went from slavery, and the slaves built this country, and then it went to you know, freeing the slaves, to getting voting rights with civil rights, and they hanging people.
Real talk.
And you got to vote, and then Martin Luther King, they killed every leader, and then they turn around and say every man's created equal. We did not have the equal playing field. So now,
not at all.
When you see a young black or Latino pull off a miracle and, you know, graduate with the highest honors in schools or open businesses and become entrepreneurs, they actually worked 100 million times harder than anybody else to get there. But
absolutely,
yeah, America seems to look at them like they're the bad guy. They did something wrong. And
real talk.
I believe in giving people a second chance. I believe in people can change, because I changed.
I've changed a lot.
No,
I've changed a lot.
No, Rue, I was a bad guy. There's some people looking at this shit in the Bronx like, fuck you, Joe. Like you know, the work I was putting in. and I changed. And I try to help every chance I get to. You understand what I'm saying? You can change.
Real talk. Yo, Crack, I flow. My whole. I just want to say this to the public while I got the morning and shit, while everybody, when people looking and listening. My whole vibe is positive and good energy, Crack. You know me. You know how I roll. You know what I'm saying? It's that's my vibe, and that's how I roll, and that's how I like to roll, and that's how I continue to roll. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on no bad vibe shit, man. I just want everybody to know that, because sometimes people be thinking I'm on a bad vibe. Nah, that ain't me, man. You know what I'm saying?
One of the nicest guys I ever seen in my life, who cares about his family.
I'm on my cool nigga shit. I'm chilling.
You know, I told everybody the story the other day. I don't know who I was talking to, and I was saying that I didn't know you before Pun passed away.
Right.
And I had just met Irv by mistake, and me and Irv hit it off.
Yo, nah, Crack. Hold on, I'm gonna stop you in this story. That's not true.
Why you
That's
say that?
not true. Because let me tell you, the night, I think it was the day I shot Daddy's Little Baby video. And then I went uptown. I was in the Bronx somewhere. We hung out. All of us. Me, you, and Pun was alive.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't remember that.
Pun was alive. You know. Yeah, he was alive at the time. Word to mother. And I got arrested that night.
I remember you.
You got me mad drunk that night. You know what I'm saying? This was my first album. This is in '99. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that. But to me, now that you corrected me, and I know you never lied to me, so it's most likely true. I remember I was at the funeral, and I was crying, and I was just bawling tears. And when I looked up, you were standing there.
My nigga, yeah.
You were standing there, and I looked at you, and I think everything happens for a reason. And I just looked at you like, wow, like out of all people, because I really don't cry like that. I really don't, like do that. And then you caught me right at that moment. And I felt it was for a reason. I was like, man, my brother John. So boom, we always remained tight after that.
Yeah.
But and that's what it's about for me and you. For me and you, like I told you, talking to myself month and a half ago, we was in Utah. Shit was sold out. And me and you standing there, it's your birthday. And I just looked at you and shit.
That was a good night.
Yeah. I said, me and my brother John, we at the hit. We gonna go out together, man.
Yeah, my nigga.
That's just the way it is, man. Hey,
that was a good night.
Tell Wifey happy birthday.
That was before we was locked in. That was when we could come outside.
Yeah, we could come outside. We didn't even know how lucky we was, right?
Nigga, that was like almost right before this whole shit shut down. That's crazy. Like I want that back, Joe, so bad.
What's up, Wifey? Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday.
Yeah, anniversary, all that shit. Yeah, she trying to get in my live and shit.
It was the anniversary. What's up, sis?
She was trying to get in my live. Crack, get your ass on my live.
No, she's trying to get lit out here sometimes. You know what I'm saying? They want to get lit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, she trying to get lit. The crack, you know what I'm saying?
I seen Camilo, DJ Camilo's wife. It was her birthday. She was dancing up and down. She was having them drinks. I said, oh, she ain't going to like this tomorrow.
Yeah.
She was saucy, having fun. I seen you Ashante's sister when you did your little Saturday night fever dance.
You was there that night. You know what I
mean? He's not going to talk about that.
Crack, I had to let niggas know.
You look like the Black Johnson bullshit.
Exactly, nigga. Exactly, nigga. Yes, sir.
Yo, Rue, man, I can't wait till this shit is over, man. I know we got a bunch of shows together there, man.
Yeah, man, I can't wait too. Our first one we got together, real talk. We got what's the shit in LA?
Lovers and Friends.
Lovers and Friends. Word to mother.
But they fucked that up with this corona.
They fucked that up, yo.
That was gonna be a serious concert.
That was gonna be a nice fucking joint. But I think they canceled the second one and they postponed the first one, right?
I don't know what's going.
I don't know either.
I don't think we eating on the show tour.
We may not eat on shows till 2021. Yeah, what's my nigga from Verzuz number again?
You better start, yo. I got one right now. Who do you trust, Donald Trump or Anthony Fauci?
I'm hitting T-Mac tomorrow, nigga. I'm getting me up
this
doing
shit,
one tomorrow,
this shit bad out here, Rule. I'm trying to get $1. You know I got
I'm doing one tomorrow.
Yo, I got a sponsor for the Fat Joe Show. It's called Fat
stupid.
Hey, yo, I'm telling you. Yo, I got a sponsor for the Fat Joe Show.
Hey, yo, let me tell you. Let me tell you though, Crack. I got my new platform that I'm building right now. Icon Live. So let me tell you. on Icon Live, you'll be able to go live like this, but you can have 4 people in the screen with you. And you see the little heart thing right here to do the hearts? That's the $1 tip joint. You can tip niggas. So like if strippers want to have fun, nigga, you can go on, do their show, and niggas can tip them. Load their shit up 100, 200, and just keep hitting the button. Or they can just, on my shit, you can do live charitable lives, or you can do paid lives. Oh, nigga, you gonna like Icon Live, Crack. Yo, we gonna do one of my shits on the Icon Live. But you know what I want to do? I want to do like something like an old school telethon. But I'm gonna call it the Iconathon or some shit. And we do it. Yo, we do it and we raise money. You know what I'm saying? We raise money.
John, let me tell you something, man, John. And I don't know the ins and outs. You know, everybody seen that Fire Festival shit.
Yeah.
Yo, John, if y'all would have pulled that off.
Oh my God, nigga. But yo, here's Here's one crazier for you,
The
Crack.
whole time I was telling people, yo, my nigga job about to pull some shit off.
Nigga,
I
I was about
still
to
believe
pull
you're
up.
gonna pull something off, like
Nigga, I
on
was about to
another
pull up
level.
for the ages, nigga. That was gonna
Something
be
for
one.
their
Yo, let me
asses.
tell
I
you
know,
something. Let me
John.
tell you some shit. Let me tell you some shit. I'm not supposed to. You know what? I'm not gonna announce this right now. I'm not gonna announce it. But I got some shit. Yo, Crack. Understand the
Yo,
hustler,
John,
Crack.
tell me the shit you told me about Albert Einstein or something. Ideas always good. You know,
Hey, listen, man. You know
yo,
I study these niggas, man. I study these type of
yo,
niggas, man.
John,
I'm
let me
trying to
tell
tell
you.
you.
Yo, John, I believe in you, man. You my brother. I love you, man.
You my brother. I love you, Crack.
Damn, I can't wait till we get back together and we start doing these shows.
I know, man. Soon enough, man. Soon enough, my nigga. Soon enough.
All right, stay up.
Word.
I love you, bro. Be good.
All right, my nigga. Be good.
Yeah, man. My brother John Rule, man. Yo, we had such incredible times being Ja Rule. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. I promise you, probably the biggest show we ever done ever. Tomorrow, I'm gonna turn up in a legendary way. You know, today we started out with my man from the URI or URL, the domestic violence. That shit, stop hitting women. I wish I could come punch all you motherfuckers in your face. Stop blaming the women, hitting the women. I'm not with that shit. Not for 1 second. I'm not with that. And you know, we gave you my doc from the Bronx, over 40 years. He's telling you what's going on in the community. The COVID-19 is really in the Bronx. He said he got, I think he said 70% of his patients that he treats regularly have the virus. Damn, that's a big number. And then we got to my brother John talking that shit when we got kidnapped in Africa or we went in the favela. Imagine walking in a favela where they tell you they just killed 60 cops last weekend, and the guy who's the head of security is a little kid, 13 years old, like 70 pounds flat, and he got some shit to knock a plane down. Oh my God. The shit I done been through with Ja. Now, tomorrow we'll have the biggest show ever. I'm gonna make some phone calls. I'm gonna make sure we light it up. Legendary. You know Ted Smooth, DJ Ted Smooth. It's Friday tomorrow. He gonna tear this up. Legendary. You know he turned up on Fridays, but I'm gonna get some big guests tomorrow, and we're gonna have a great time. Peace, y'all. Stay up.